It is June 1st, so it's time for a May reading wrap up and also a June TBR video. So for my May TBR, I did do the jar video, but I just forgot to post it. So the books I picked was a one-word title. So for that one, I chose Babel. I did not get to this one. So that'll be on my June TBR as well. Prompt was a book by a BIPOC author, so I chose 7 Days in June. I also did not get to this one. I did put a bookmark in it because it is the next book that I would like to read. It is getting warmer outside, so it's time for a romance. Another prompt was a book starting with S, so I chose Somewhere Beyond the Sea. I read the first one a few years ago when I was first starting to get back into reading, and my friend lent me this one, and I want to give it back to her, so gotta make sure to get to this one this month as well. Another prompt was a title with a color in it, so I chose Blackwoods Blue Sky. I also did not get to this one, so this will also be going onto my June TBR. And then the last prompt was an author I've never read before, so I chose Passion Project by London Sperry. I did get to this one, and I rated it 3.75 stars. I think that it's very similar to Promise Me Sunshine, and I liked Promise Me Sunshine a lot better than this one, so that's why I rated it 3.75 stars. I read this month was Silver Lee. I did really like this book. I gave it 4 stars. There were a couple things in it that were a little bit cringe, but overall, I really enjoyed this. This was from my April TBR, so I read it in May because I didn't get to it in April. I rated it 3.5 stars. This is The Fellowship of Puzzle Makers. It was cute. Then I read Famous Last Words. This one I gave 3 stars to. I thought it was just an okay thriller. The last physical book that I read was The Staircase in the Woods. I am almost done with this one. I have book club later in like an hour, so I gotta finish this up really quick, and then I'll let you know what my thoughts were. So far, I have some mixed feelings. Listened to The Butterfly Garden. I gave this one 3.5 stars. I didn't know how to feel about it because the story itself is really grotesque, so check your trigger warnings, but it was still really intriguing and kept me interested and engaged the whole time. And then I listened to Broken Country. This one I gave 4 stars to. And then I did a re-listen to Powerless and Reckless in preparation for Fearless, which I am still waiting on my Libby hold for. And then I did another re-listen to The Perfect Marriage because I thought this was the new one, The Perfect Divorce, but about halfway through I realized that I remembered what was happening. And because I was halfway through it already, I decided I should just listen to the rest of it. So next I'll listen to The Perfect Divorce after this. That's everything that I read in the month of May.